Well, the first thing is it's January and we've not had any rain in Los Angeles. Officially 0.16 inches in downtown Los Angeles. It's the second driest spell going all the way back to last May as far as precip goes. So normally by this time, it only takes about 2 to 3 inches of rain for us to consider it's low fire season, and we just haven't had that yet. The high wind speed was very widespread throughout all of the different transverse mountains that we have here in Los Angeles County. We saw several reports last night of over 90 miles an hour. There was one that was 100 miles an hour. And for reference, it's about 65 to be a hurricane. So very strong winds to drive these fires once they started. The thing that a lot of people are learning about now is called spotting. So the embers that come out of a fire when there are winds that strong can actually blow that several miles downstream from where the actual source fire is currently burning. So that's what leads to them spreading very quickly. Normally, the wind is going to bring down a power line, or somebody's driving along and there's a spark, some kind of human-caused feature. But then because of the winds and the very, very dry conditions, they can move quickly. So we don't know exactly what the cause was on any of them as yet. But when we've looked at previous fires, normally there was some sort of human aspect to it. The only good thing to say about the Palisades fire is it reached the ocean, basically. So with the north wind, that's about as far south as it can spread, although it is moving east and west from the coast. But in places like where the fire burning by Pasadena is, there's one out by Santa Clarita, those winds are going to continue through today, through this evening. There's definitely a potential for growth with those. You can't point at one event and say, this was the one that was climate change. But certain patterns do emerge over time. And some of the things that we've talked about are extended heat waves or extended droughts. And the fact that we've seen literally essentially no rain here so far this winter could be an indication of that.
Everybody, Canada, everybody we help. Come on. Yeah, absolutely. I know this looks pretty stupid, but if I can save one ember from burning down my house, I'll take the risk. I pray to God it. We need our governments to be more proactive about these wildfires. They're happening every single time, several times a year. There must be some things we can do to try to mitigate this, please. Fire hydrants are empty. Firefighters are doing everything they can, but we need to do things more proactively before.
In Pasadena, but a very fluid situation. Firefighters just trying to get a handle on what they can at the moment. Right, currently there are 2 Pasadena City fire. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
well. So it's really tough to see. We're watching the winds, we're watching the embers.